Hello, hello, Deb's back again, and today we're going to talk about presence. And you know what, guys? The reason for this message is I've just come out of a meditation, and some things have been happening with clients and even in our own family, and I got called to share this so that you guys can avoid some of these things. Okay? Now, if you don't know what's going on the planet, please watch my video, Knowing the Bigger Picture, because it gives you a snapshot of what is actually happening at this incredible time on this planet. When you watch that, you're going to get, wow, there's a big cleansing going on. People are personally, individually cleansing, plus also there's a planetary cleanse. And I mean, that's so obvious when you look in the news and you look around you. I mean, um, I'm stating the obvious there, but here's the point about all of this. With everything going on, it's like the energy fields are, we could say, sort of not as stable. It's kind of, it's like the old is dissolving and breaking down, and the new's not fully formed yet. There's this like in between point. That's what it feels like. And for those of you who are really in tune, you'll totally know what I'm talking about. Like you just feel that sort of um, where it's at. Okay. And what happens then is it becomes important for you yourself to be stable, for you to be present inside your physicality, inside your body, to be really here in the body. Now, so many people are in their mind. They're thinking about yesterday, last month, last week, or the future. A lot of people are bothered about the future right now because, with old COVID sort of, or life after COVID, etc., all of that stuff. But here's the news, guys. If you're not present and you're in your mind thinking about the past or the future, yeah, you're not in your body. And so in this time of like destabilization, you could have a little accident or knock into things, whatever, etc., etc. So I'm going to give you an example of something that happened in our family. So a few months back, my husband went to the supermarket a bit later at night, and he came back and he'd backed into another car on the way out, right? And I said to him, babe, what happened? He said, oh, Deb, I wasn't present in my body. So I was like, wow. Instantly he knew what it was. And the consequences of that obviously was, a few $1,000s. So to avoid that, stay in your body, stay present, and be alert to your surroundings. Don't spend too much time up there in your head, especially when you leave your house, guys. All right. So being present really just means focusing on what you're doing here now, who you're with, If you're with, you got your head in a screen, then you're in the screen. If you are with someone that you love, then sit and be with them, be present. And even if you're doing something like the dishes or tidying the house, really bring awareness to it. Feel everything so that you are present in your body. And really, when you're present, you notice so much more. You actually notice what a gift life is when you're present, truly. It sounds so woo-woo, and it's totally not because you recognize it. Now, if you're a mum or a parent and when you had your kids and they were young, it felt sort of like all the days melded into one, right? There was a magical quality in the first sort of months of having a baby, having a child. And that was because we had to be present, guys. You have to be when you have a newborn baby. It's like, you're in your body, very much in the moment, whatever time of day or night it is, and they all roll into one. You parents know what I'm talking about. But being present is the gift. So many people say when their kids are growing up, oh, I'd love to go back there, because they were present and they could feel the energy of being in your body, being present. So there's a safety factor to it, right? And there's a beautiful gift in it. Yeah. One of the things that you will notice if you do stay in your body and get present is you'll notice synchronicities, right? Because your higher self, your team on the other side, are bringing you synchronicities and moments or crossing things um, over your path, maybe like this video, for example. And if you're present, you will perceive or recognize it's something you need to pay attention to. Yeah? So being present will actually encourage you to tune in more to your instincts. You naturally do when you're present anyway, because you're not out of your body, you're not in your mind. Yeah, it's the mind that's very linear, very structured, very limited actually. You know, the mind is just full of data. And, you know, we can't figure our way out in life anymore using our mind and the old data. We are moving to a new way of being in this evolution where we're feeling our way, not thinking our way. So this message here in this video is to get present, get in your body, you know, be your own stability, follow your own flow, and that will help you listen to your instincts. And it's not just my husband that had that moment with the car. I've had quite a few clients that have had some little accidents or mishaps, we might say, not necessarily life-threatening, but things that they probably could have avoided if they were very present in that moment. And it's more important than ever because of this shifting paradigm, this energy we're in. Yeah, so be your own stability, guys. And when you are, you'll follow your flow. You'll feel more solid in this world. And ways to get present, I'm sure you guys already know this, but you know, movement, walking, exercising, drinking plenty of clean water, kick your shoes off. Bare feet on the grass, walk in the forest, do something in nature and just notice everything around you. And if you're with loved ones, you know, shut the computer off, turn your phones off and talk to them. You'll find that you really feel each other when you're present like that. It's a beautiful gift you give to yourself. So I hope this helps you in your life. And if it helps you, don't forget to share it. We're sharing here. Sharing is caring. These are things I talk to clients about, but I'm just putting all this information out there now because I recognize everybody should have this information, you know, so share it and help other people. Because if you're present and aware, you're not going to run into another car. You're not going to have someone run into you. You're going to follow your flow. And on that note, I'll just say this. Really tune into your feelings right now before you do anything. So if you don't feel you want to go somewhere, go visit someone or go to that supermarket or whatever, don't go, guys, because our sensory body is very alive right now. So really you have the ability to be very attuned with it. And when you're present, you will be. And you'll notice how you'll change your flow. It's like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this, and feel it instead of mentally try and push yourself to do something. That is so important right now, because then you walk in your flow. All right. And that's a stable flow because you're the one that walks through your own energy. Incidentally, I do have two very helpful videos about that. There's one, how to set the energy for your day, on my YouTube channel, and there's one, how to set the energy prior to sleep, because you can actually do that so that you do, you know, certain things in your sleep. Okay, I won't waffle anymore, but just guys, please get in your bodies, be present, especially before you leave the house. Trust your felt sense, trust your feelings, okay? And you know, that will help you avoid any stickiness in this transitional phase we're currently in on this planet. Okay, take care, guys. Namaste.